Hey, what's going on YouTube? So, as you guys already know, I was diagnosing my '05 Chevy Cobalt's 2.2 liter Ecotec engine for a cylinder 1 misfire. Now, if you guys remember in the other video that I did, I was showing you the valve that was staying open. And now that I've taken it completely apart, I actually found out that it was this right here. And if you guys look very, very closely at it, if it'll, yeah, there you go. If you guys look very, very closely, there's like a little piece of metal which looks like a weld that is stuck on this valve. Nothing else about this valve looks bad. Nothing on this thing other than that right there would stop this valve from closing. So with that being said, here's what I think happened. So for a little backstory, a couple years back, I had bought my 2005 Chevy Cobalt, and when I bought it, it did not have any sort of catalytic converter that was on the car. It had the entire exhaust system. It's just for some reason the person who had the vehicle cut the cat, and it wasn't making great amount of power because the cat was removed. And I was thinking, why not just get it completely replaced? And I noticed that it was a lot cheaper going through a third party than going to get a stock exhaust system. As I did that, I noticed that I bought the wrong header for the exhaust ports that are here. And because the water pump pretty much sits over here and it kind of goes in, around, and then back out, the water pump is in the way of the exhaust manifold, the one that I bought from the third party. So I went to a machine shop, well, not a machine shop, but a muffler shop, and I had them make this monstrosity. I had them make this. Now, everybody was telling me that they were really good welders, that they knew what they were doing, and turns out they didn't, in a way. Like, they did, but they didn't. Like, look at all these welds. Look at the way that they done it. Like, it's bad. It is, like, really, really bad. So, and you guys can check on the inside, like, the inside welds are just bad. They are just really bad. And if you guys look over here into the front, they are really bad as well. And this right here is pretty much what they did. They welded it while this was on the vehicle. And as they were welding, I think that the exhaust valve was slightly open, and as they were welding, one of their welds got stuck on the valve while they were welding. So as of right now, my current diagnosis for this engine is simply the fact that a third-party muffler shop did terrible job on an aftermarket exhaust system, or an aftermarket exhaust header, and while they were doing that, they left a weld on cylinder number 1's valve, the exhaust valve, which did not allow the valves to close properly. That's what I think actually happened to why I had a cylinder 1 misfire. If you guys want to continue following this little adventure that I have of rebuilding my engine that has over 300,000 miles on it, stay tuned.